Hey Excel enthusiasts, welcome to Information in a Jiffy. I'm Dee, your guide through the vast world of Microsoft Excel. Today we're diving into the very basics, helping you get to know your way around this powerful program. If you're new here, don't worry, we're starting from the ground up, and if you've been around, stick with us because there might be a trick or two you haven't discovered yet. So, grab your digital tool belt and let's embark on this Excel adventure together. Let's jump right into episode 1. Before we dive into the nitty-gritty, let's get acquainted with the Excel environment. When you open Excel, you're greeted with a friendly window offering a couple of options. Here it is, the Excel Start window. It's like the entrance to a world of endless possibilities. You'll notice a variety of templates, each designed for specific tasks. But for now, let's keep it simple. Now what we want is a blank workbook. It's like a fresh canvas waiting for your ideas. So let's click on Blank Workbook. Boom, we're in. This is where our Excel journey begins. A blank canvas ready for us to create something amazing. Don't be intimidated. We're taking it one step at a time. Ready to rock? Let's do this. All right, Excel explorers, let's break down the building blocks of our Excel world. Columns, rows, and cells. Imagine this Excel grid as our playground, and these elements are the key players. First up, meet the columns. They're like the skyscrapers of Excel. Each one is labeled with a letter, A, B, C, and so on. Think of them as the vertical pillars that organize our data. Now, let's shift our gaze to the rows. They run horizontally like the city streets, numbered from 1, 2, 3, and onwards. Rows and columns together create a grid, giving our data a structured home. But wait, the magic happens in these tiny boxes called cells. Each cell has a unique address formed by combining the column letter and the row number. For example, A1 is right up here in the top left corner. Click on any cell and you've selected a spot in our Excel city. It's like putting a spotlight on a particular building. Try it with me. Click on cell B2. Congratulations, you've just teleported to a new address in Excel land. Fantastic job. Now let's take our Excel knowledge to the next level by understanding something called ranges. Think of it as Excel teamwork. Remember those individual cells we clicked on? Well, imagine you can select not just one, but a group of cells. That's a range. It's like a team of cells working together. Click and drag to highlight cells A1 to C3. There you go. You've just made a range. It's like telling Excel, hey, let's focus on this group. Now, why is this cool? Well, ranges make Excel tasks easier. Instead of working with one cell at a time, you can apply changes or do things to a bunch of cells all at once. It's like teamwork for your data. Now that we've mastered the art of teamwork with ranges, let's explore a bit more about where these teams play. A spreadsheet is like a single page in our Excel book. You can think of it as a canvas where you organize and display your information. And guess what? In Excel, you're not limited to just one page. You can have multiple pages, each serving a different purpose. Click on the plus sign down here, and presto, you've just added a new spreadsheet to your Excel book. It's like turning to a fresh page to start a new chapter. Now let's talk about the big picture, workbooks. A workbook is like the entire novel that contains all your chapters, or spreadsheets. When you open Excel, you're essentially creating a new workbook. Think of a workbook as your project file. You can have multiple workbooks open at the same time, each telling a different story. It's like having your own library of Excel adventures. If you're enjoying the journey, hit that like button and stay tuned. We're not ending our adventure here. We're just getting started. Okay, now we are diving into some essential tools that might seem a bit mysterious at first. But fear not. We're here to unravel the magic behind tabs, ribbons, groups, and more. Let's get started. Ever wonder what those tabs and ribbons at the top are for? They're like the main streets and districts of our Excel city. Each tab is a different neighborhood, and ribbons are the buildings with tools related to specific tasks. Click on the Home tab, and you'll find tools for formatting and basic tasks. It's like the heart of our city, bustling with activity. Now, within each neighborhood tab, you'll find groups, smaller communities with tools that work together. For instance, in the Font group, you'll discover options like bold, italic, and underline. Think of groups as friendly communities where tools collaborate to make your Excel experience smoother. Ever notice that tiny, intriguing box with an arrow in some groups? That's the dialog box launcher. It's like a secret entrance to more advanced settings. Click on it, and a new window, or dialog box, opens up, giving you even more control over specific tools. It's the gateway to hidden Excel wonders. Up here we have a little gem called the Quick Access Toolbar. It's like your personal tool belt. You can customize it with the tools you use most, making them just a click away. It's all about convenience, your shortcuts to Excel efficiency. Feeling like you need a closer look or a broader view? That's where zooming in and out comes in handy. Look at the bottom right corner. There's a slider for zooming. Drag it to the right to zoom in and left to zoom out. It's like adjusting the lens on your Excel binoculars for a clearer or wider view. And there you have it. The secrets behind tabs, ribbons, groups, dialog box launchers, and more. If you found this episode helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more Excel discoveries. In our next adventure, we'll tackle even more tools and features. Until then, happy Excelling.